Alright guys, and welcome back. To give you a quick update, the Scipii, as you can see, are still just kind of wandering around their one province here in Africa, doing essentially nothing. But the army that they sent to Greece actually is doing something. In fact, they took Corinth, as you can see. The Brutii are also probably about to take both Athens and Larissa from the Greek cities, so I'd say that their days are kind of numbered here at this point, or at least pretty darn close. So, yeah, interestingly enough, the Scipii actually have a piece of Greece. Again, I don't think I've ever seen that happen before, but interesting nonetheless. In less happy news, as it were. So it turns out I didn't pay attention to the number of turns that I had left, and so the Britons were actually able to take Iuvavum without me even sending out the militia to at least try and knock them around a bit. I was one turn away, but unfortunately we're going to just have to take back Iuvavum before heading north and continuing into their territory up there. Let's see, what else? My assassin has continued killing random diplomats. The Geneva Conventions will not be around for quite some time, and actually now that I think about it, do the Geneva Conventions cover diplomats? I thought that was mostly like prisoners of war and stuff. Well, anyway, the point is that diplomats seem to have an unusual amount of accidents in this area related to being violently murdered. A slight, perhaps future miscalculation on my part. I actually didn't realize that the Gauls down here still had Numancia, and they're actually allied with Spain. So it is possible I'm going to get attacked from down here, which would be unfortunate since I have no armies in this area. I have this army here, and I have this army here at the moment. So depending on how things go, I might need a third. We'll think about it. We'll come up with something later, if necessary. Probably, I might give this town a bigger garrison just in case, because I feel like it's kind of where they would attack first if they're going to attack. But yeah, Spain is also still at war with Carthage, so I don't know if Spain would necessarily attack. The Gauls could if they have any forces down there. I don't know if they do. But anyway, never mind that for now. For now, what we need to do is take Condate Redonum. And then we'll probably have to fight this force here, though not necessarily this turn. I think they're probably a bit out of range. But yeah, those two smaller forces merged into one, which I kind of thought they should. And indeed they have. And it looks like, yeah, they actually have swordsmen. I don't think I have met one of their armies yet that had swordsmen. It was all like war bands and skirmishers. Oh, and war dogs. They actually have war dogs. Very well, that'll be an interesting fight, I'm sure. But first things first. Condate Redonum, which has these 4 units, so it should be pretty easy to take. Alright, and the assault begins, and this time I remembered to bring the hoplites up first, so that they'll be the first into the settlement. Well, second, after the war dogs, of course, but I mean, you know what I mean. Last time I put the hastati there, even though I intended to have the hoplites go first. Not sure why I did that, but I guess it doesn't matter. Alright, so we'll have the archers open fire here in a moment. 1, 2, 3 of their units. Oh, okay, there is the 4th unit there in the center there. I almost didn't notice them. All right, let's bring the war dogs over here. And the general. All right, let's see. Let's just have them... I guess we can just have them fire at will.
Our soldiers are at the gates. Now they must batter a way through. Our soldiers are at the walls. Now they must batter a way through.
Some tactics just never get old. Just waiting for everything to get battered down as we watch the arrows come flying in. Oh, unless they're now all targeting that specific unit, in which case, I guess we'll just watch from a distance. Yep, it looks like they're all targeting this unit here.
Our soldiers have done their work well. The battering ram has broken through the gate.
Oh, now they probably are going to target this unit, though, because it's closer. Indeed. Oh, I hope we don't kill any of our own hoplites, because we're getting kind of close there.
Our troops should be ordered forward.
All right, anyway, let's move the hoplites kind of out of the way here. We'll send them in again after the war dogs, so let's have them just kind of move up here. And actually, I'm going to watch you for just a moment. Oh, we're going to tell them to stop firing now, because I need them to bring a unit forward, as per our normal strategy here. In fact, war dogs, why don't you get over here? General over here.
Mercenary hopla, flags.
All right, very obligingly, they are hanging out here, so we'll just send in the war dogs.
Great gods! Our soldiers have done well
Okay,
this
now
day.
we'll bring the trainers back over here. Let's have the archers kind of reform. Then I think we'll have them target that unit specifically. You guys stay here. Stay next to the general. Well, stay near the general, not next to him. You don't have to stand next to him. All right, there we go. And it looks like... Oh, I should probably put these guys on guard mode. Then tell them to fire. And the war dogs are just kind of munching their way through. Now, once they make it back to the center, though, I think they'll have a bit of trouble, assuming they actually turn around and, you know, fight them. All right, but let's go ahead and get the... Oh, we did lose a hoplite. We lost one single hoplite. I don't see his body anywhere specifically, but dang, okay, we lost one whole hoplite. That's not a big deal. Probably. I mean, it's probably a big deal to the one hoplite that we lost, but no one's asking him. All right, while they're all kind of marching in place, how are you guys doing? Poorly, it would seem. All right, well, now they can't retreat any further, so they're going to have to fight to the death against the dogs. All right, let's have the archers that can start running now. In fact, let's grab the hoplites. Let's move them all the way up here. Actually, we'll move them super close. And then we'll grab the archers, and we'll put them kind of over... Oh, that's not ground you can walk on, is it? Okay, you know what? What we'll do is we'll just kind of have them line up like so. Actually, we'll have the Roman archers here, because then they might actually be able to hit something. And we'll have these Cretan archers here, and we'll have these Cretan archers here. And maybe they'll actually be able to to fire? I guess we'll find out here in a minute. You guys don't seem to be doing very well against those war dogs, I have to admit. Though the war dogs are actually taking casualties this time, unlike the last couple of times. Alright, so, can you guys hit them? Yes, you all can. Excellent. Fire at will. We hit a few dogs, it's fine. Wow, it's getting dark when I do that. Let's move over here. That's weird. The archers do not seem to be firing. I think we've experienced this little bug before, haven't we? Where units in a city just don't want to fire.
Now he flees the field like a
oh wait,
coward.
They started firing. Just as I said that, they started firing.
The general is slain, and now his men fear us. It is time to press the attack.
That's so weird. Why did they just suddenly change their mind and start firing now? Oh wait, and then they stopped firing. Before they even got a single shot off, they just... Never mind. You know what? Don't fire it well. The dogs clearly have got this in the bag.
The gods be... All Rome will be amazed at such a victory. The day is ours!
You guys must be thinking this is the best mercenary gig you've ever had. Well, you see, what we do is we walk up to a city. Occasionally we get to use the battering rams, and sometimes we don't. Then we stand behind a bunch of dogs, and we watch them eat all of our enemies. It's great. And we get paid to do this, too. I mean, we don't even have to fight or anything. We just have to kind of stand there menacingly with our spears. Just, you know, give them a little shake every once in a while, just to remind the enemy that if they actually defeat the dogs, they'll have to face us next. All right, let's go back to the campaign map. All right, I think like the last settlement, we need them to be just a tad happier. So let's go ahead and invite some more of them to join the other parts of our empire. There we go, they're much happier now. That works out so well. All right, we need to start destroying some of these things. Oh, well, actually, before we even do that, let's grab the army. Oh, it looks like we actually can fight them. And I do have another force over here, so hold on, let's see. Let's have them exit the settlement. Obviously, they'll hate us, but then we bring in some troops. Excellent. Excellent. Very, very excellent. All right, so let's try and attack here, and they will fight us. Excellent. Excellent. All right, well, let's just get right into it then. All right. I admit that I'm anticipating a bit more of a fight this time than the last few battles we fought, if only because of the sheer numbers that they're bringing. Here, okay, I think the general, who is Meriadoc Brandybuck. All right, instead of firing at will, let's have you specifically target the general. That way, as more units move forward, we'll continue firing at him. Oh, that's right. I forgot they have dogs of their own. The dogs can be quite useful, as we've already observed. And they're just immediately going to go in for the engagement. Oh, one thing dogs are particularly weak to, though, is arrows, as you may have noticed. All right, those guys are running. Right, I think that war dog unit has been beaten up enough. Alright, so after that first little engagement, it looks like they're just going to pull back for a bit. We'll just peg their warlord. Oh, is he charging, or are their troops just going to charge in again? Let's see. Our Hastati on this side have all used up their ammunition by the look of it. Actually, all of our Hastati have. Oh, wow. They're really extending on their flanks there. Oh, how many cavalry units do they have, actually? Couple by the look of it. Though, interestingly, they put them all on one side. Oh, looks like the general's about to bite it. Got to admit, Mary here is able to... Oh, there he goes.
And now his men fear us. It is time to...
That's a little unfortunate. Alright, we'll just have them fire at will. I'm not worried about those last few war dogs there. Actually, you know what? We'll have the Roman archers fire at them. Oh, crap! That was a miscalculation of mine. I didn't notice their skirmisher warband here. There we go. Oh, they're routing! Yay! Alright, and there they go. We'll just fire at them until they get out of range. It broke pretty quickly, but to be fair, their general is dead, and we certainly killed a lot of them. Alright, just for the heck of it, let's actually take out those guys after all. Oh, no! Fire on the skirmishers! I really should be looking for skirmishers. Oh, they do have a cavalry unit on the side here. I didn't even notice them. I'm so used to them not having, like, effective missile units that I just, like, think that they don't. Ooh, they're getting kind of close. Hope our own units don't hit our guys in the back. Actually, you know what? Stop firing. Stop firing at them. Oh, here we go. The battle's on again. Alright, you guys can fire at the cavalry unit back there. Oh, what the heck? Why are the Cretan archers in front of the infantry line? Did I not put them on guard mode? No, they are on guard mode. Well, that was a complete waste of mercenaries. Okay, are you guys back yet? Fully back yet? Okay, now there we go. Now they're all back.
Orders completed.
Okay, are they withdrawing? Well, actually, a bunch of them are routing, which is pretty good too. So why don't we have some of our cavalry step out from behind the lines here and see if we can get some of them to run. They were routing just a minute ago, so I bet you just a little charge here and there will send them running again. And just like that, those guys are routing. Okay, but let's not get our cavalry too beaten up. Because they are going to take at least some casualties by chasing these guys down.
Run!
Oh, get over here. Let's take out that cavalry unit just so that they don't chase us back to the lines. Or they can just route off the battlefield. That is also something they can do. Here, chase them. Whoa, what happened to... What the heck? What happened to the infantry unit that was there? All right, there we go. Grinding up some of the skirmisher warband. I feel like I have to sit here and just like watch my lines to see units just kind of running out of position. Okay, let's have these guys reform their lines here. All right, we'll have them just kind of clean that unit up. And look at all their units just kind of standing there. All right, you guys, just go ahead and fire it well. I don't know who else we care about targeting, to be honest. There's a cavalry unit over there, and there may be extra infantry hiding in those trees, but I guess I don't know that. All right, cavalry, come back before they close that gap. Which it looks like they may start to do. No, no. All right, stop firing at will so that you don't take out any of the cavalry. And we'll just have them come right back behind our lines again. All right, still no movement. Oh, no, here comes the cavalry over there. All right, now we'll tell the archers. Where's our third archer unit? Oh, they're amongst the infantry! Get out of there! Out! Wait. They're withdrawing. All right, cavalry, forward. War bands, or war dogs, forward. So I think the edge of the map is right. Yeah, right there. So I think many of them will escape. All right, let's see. We've got this. Oh, those are the swordsmen. In other words, they aren't spears. See, that's actually a unit of swordsmen too over here. Yeah, the war dogs aren't going to catch up, but... All right, let's see if we can catch some of these guys here. I guess if we have to catch the spears as well, then that's just what we'll have to do. So let's have the general slow down. And actually, why don't you attack the unit here that just got routed? All right, they're routing. Excellent. So now grab this unit. All right, and now grab this unit. General, get up here. Attack them. You guys attack them. All right, now you guys attack them. Come on, get in there. Get more of them. No, turn around. Get those guys. All right, continue.
Show their true virtue. They are not
Kill as many as we can before they get off the battlefield.
from our men.
Okay, we're not going to get any of them. You guys, over here. All right, that takes care of them. For the most part, anyway. Oh, yep. There we go.
demands victory from her generals, and this day is clearly our victory.
Yes, I'd say it was, actually, but at the same time, I enjoyed that battle more than some of the previous ones, just because, you know, there was some tactics involved, and there was some fighting involved. You know, they actually charged our lines, you know, a couple of times. I was very annoyed with my troops just kind of leaving their positions at various points. We needlessly lost a bunch of Cretan archers for that reason. We also took some casualties among the cavalry, which, I mean, that was them actually fighting, though, so, like, that's fine. That's what I would expect. So, anyway, still, a great victory for us. We lost 118. They lost 2,689. So, yes, a clear victory indeed. All right, so... Okay, it doesn't say the enemy army routed, so... Oh, this is probably them over there. All right, much reduced, though, from their previous numbers, so that's good for us. All right, so we'll just continue along here, or... I was going to take Samaro Briva and then come down to Elysia, but I think I actually need to just kind of come and take out all of the rest of the Gaul units here and down to Redonum. Just because I don't want to leave them in my rear or anything. So, anyway... once again, I will bring you guys back as more of interest occurs. All right, and welcome back. So, a report from the island of Crete. As you guys know, earlier in the campaign here, I actually sent this general here, Amulius, to basically take Crete and start recruiting various Greek mercenaries that we could send back to our territories in northern Italy. And he has been doing quite well. Well, he and a couple of other generals, actually. What's his name? Quintus has also been recruiting Greek mercenaries from Sardinia? Yes, Sardinia. And let's see, where's the other general? Gnaeus Sutorius has been recruiting Greek mercenaries as well. You guys probably noticed, I'm sure, that my two armies do seem to have a lot of Greek mercenaries in them. And that's why. But anyway, the reason I'm bringing that up now is because, as you can probably already see, Emilius is on a very special mission. See, the Scipii and the Bruttii are basically taking completely over at this point. I expect Larissa to fall very, very soon. And I saw that Sparta didn't look like it was too... Well, it wasn't very well defended. Only a few units there. And I looked at my mercenary pool and was like, you know what? I think I could probably take that off of them. And so that's what we're doing. I've gone ahead and besieged it. Now, I didn't know that they had this smaller force out here. Admittedly, I'm kind of outnumbered now if they turn around. Hopefully I can retreat to the ships if they do just kind of attack. What I'm hoping is happening is that the Scipii, though, who have this somewhat sizable army here, will either take them out or at least move close enough that this army won't be able to, like, come back and just take me out, because that would be unfortunate. As a side note, the Greeks also have this settlement over here. So once we're done with Sparta, I may go ahead and just jump over there and take that as well. And yes, of course, that does mean we are at war now with the Greek cities, but it looks like my fellow Romans have the situation well in hand, so it's not going to be a huge drain on our resources. Though admittedly, those mercenaries were a little expensive to buy all in one go, but again, I think it'll be worth it to have, like, territory on the mainland here, as well as possibly both of these islands here. It'll help later in the campaign when something of great importance happens. Something that changes the history of Rome. For the better, I assure you, but the changes will be massive, and not all Romans will see the end of it. But anyway... enough of that. So, anyway, he's besieging Sparta, so we'll come back to him later, because he has got to build some battering rams. And it is time for us to take Iuvavum. So let's go ahead and just jump right in and take that back from the Brits. All right, and so the attack begins. I think this is our first fight against the Britons, though it will look rather familiar to our fights with the Gauls. I think we have basically similar units here. Oh, the Woad Warriors. I think they are somewhat comparable to these swordsmen of the Gauls, which we kind of briefly fought before. Warband should be the same. Warband, yes. Basically, just more filthy barbarians. But they like blue instead of green or brown or whatever color the Gauls are. And so now, fire at will. You see, they went to the same training school as the Gauls.
Our soldiers have reached the gates with a battering ram. Our soldiers are at the walls. Now they must batter a way through.
Of course, we do have 3 units of Cretan archers instead of 2 plus 1 Roman archer group, so they'll be able to fire further, and I think just have generally higher attack anyways. You guys are going to want to keep running. I mean, you shouldn't have run back in this direction anyways, but if you're going to, you better run as fast as you can. See that? That is the sound of your imminent demise, so you might want to get moving. Or better yet, just surrender. We lost a hoplite.
Our soldiers have done their work well. The battering ram has broken through
Arrows.
the gate.
Wait a minute. How did an arrow hit the guy in the front there? Well, I guess what happened. Oh, wow, they ran back in front of the gate again. Now there's like 4 of them.
The gods have smiled
3 of
on us
them.
today. The
2
walls
of
are
them.
broken. Our troops should be
1 of them. 0 of them. Well, that's that unit wiped out. All right, you guys stop firing. We need them to come back now so that the war dogs can do their, let's call it the usual at this point, because that's basically, it is the usual. Okay, hoplites. I'm actually going to watch you guys out of the corner of my eye and make sure that, you know, say 9 of you don't just kind of rush into the settlement. That would be kind of unfortunate if you were to do something like that. Here, let's have the war dogs over here. No hoplites behind the wall? No hoplites? Okay, good. That's what I wanted to see. Yes, that's right. Gather right in front of the breach there. That couldn't possibly go badly for you. All right. I'd say they're close enough. Dogs, get in there. All right, now the Cretan archers. Can you fire? No, you cannot. I guess we'll have them fire at these guys. Oh, actually, before you do that, form your ranks again. I just realized having the archers kind of walk through there wasn't 100% good for them. Let's have a rally there. And also, trainers, don't go in there. Stay out here. Stay out here. Stay out here. Stay out here. All right, very good. Now, let's have... Oh, actually, that unit's about to be fully eaten. So, yeah, never mind. We will not have the archers fire on you. Instead, let's have the hoplites start moving in. And let's have the archers kind of move in behind them, but walk until the hoplites are through at least.
Now is the time to press on and capture this place.
Right, how bad were our war dog casualties? Oh, we lost a few there. Not horrifically many. Oh, that's right. I was looking for the Woad Warriors, but I remember they were shot into tiny pieces right by the gate. The Woad Warriors are over here. Or at least most of them are. Alright, so are you guys actually fighting against the dogs? Yeah, it looks like it. Not sure you'll win that. Your Gallic brethren were not able to, but maybe they will fare better. This, like 5 guys just ran down there and was like, come on, we'll do something, and then they all just immediately die. What are you guys doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are these one... Okay, kill him. Kill him. Good man. Oh. Kill him, too. Kill him. Alright, well, I'll let you guys just kind of focus on that. Oh, wow, the war dogs have kind of, like, moved into the center and are now surrounded.
The general is slain, and now his men fear us. It is time to press the attack.
The enemy general dying, honestly, isn't very useful to us, simply because they're already in the center of the settlement anyways, so... Come on. Right there we go. Up you guys go. Okay, for a minute I thought you might start walking into the center of the settlement. Run in there. You guys can actually get back in your phalanx, just in case they turn around and attack. I'm not really expecting that, but you know, these things do happen from time to time. Now resume your phalanx. How are the archers doing? Alright, the archers are up here. So, shall we fire? I think we'll kill a lot of war dogs if we do. Oh well. Oh, actually attack back here. And I just want to watch for a moment and see. I want to make sure they fire over the heads. Okay, they are firing over the heads of the hoplites. Some of them are getting a little close. Whoa, 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 whoa! Stop firing! Stop firing! Why did we lose 2 Cretan archers here? You guys firing at each other?
Archers of Crete.
Okay, honestly, I'm not sure how that happened exactly. So, you know what we'll do is we'll try and spread them out just a little more, or is that even possible with the way the pathfinding is here? It might not be possible, to be honest. Okay, but whatever damage we did, it was either significant enough that the war dogs have got this well in hand, or I guess it doesn't really matter too much, does it? Get him! Get him! Oh, the blood mod adds blood to the dogs, too.
It's such a victory.
I don't think I noticed that in the past, but look, they've got blood on their fur. Some more than others. And we took 0 casualties. Well, 0 human casualties. There were, I'm sure, a number of dogs that we lost. Wait a minute. How could we have taken 0 casualties? Oh, no. That's casualties inflicted. We did take a couple of casualties, yes. We lost that 1 hoplite. We lost those 2 archers. Obviously not very significant, but the enemy killed none, but we still managed to lose 3 or so guys. But okay, anyway, let's get back to the map.
This land is Roman!
Indeed, this land is Roman. It was just a little while ago before they took it away from us, and look, the people are so happy to see us back here, so we're just going to occupy. And there we go. Oh, they already built one of their own shrines here. Well, we're going to knock that down. I think I had... There we go, Shrine to Jupiter. I'll put that down to low because I want population to... Oh, actually, we're almost towards the next level of settlement, which is good. So we'll just leave it at low, and then we'll get there even faster. All right, so let's actually grab the army. Now, obviously, when we leave the settlement, they're going to be a tad unhappy. Let's see, if I throw these guys in there, excellent. The peasants can just watch over the settlement for us while we continue on our way north. And yes, Lucius, our faction leader, is getting a little up there in age, I mean. So I actually have a general following. He's going to kind of... Well, actually, I think there's... Oh, yeah, there is a slot for him available in the army. So he'll catch up eventually, and he'll be the general once our beloved leader passes on. But anyway, so that was it for Iuvavum. Now, we might have another battle up here. Let's kind of move the spy down here. Okay, there's nothing there. I was going to attack Samaro Briva, but you know what? I think it's better to just leave the Brits up here for now. And I'm just going to come down here and attack the Gauls. Take Elysia, take Redonum, and then we'll have all of this territory for ourselves, and they can then turn around and go back to Samaro Briva. We should have ports built by then. Let's see. Do we have ports built? Oh, yeah. I might need to move that up in the construction queue, to be honest. But we'll have ports up here. And actually, there's a port right here. Samaro Briva already has a port. So once we take Samaro Briva, we can cross and take British Isles over here. Anyway, those are long-term plans. For now, let's get right on with attacking the Gauls. And yeah, they did not stick around for the fight, which is not surprising. Okay, but in that case, that's all I have to show you guys for now. I already explained what we're going to do in the next few turns, so I'll bring you back once something of interest occurs.